Somebody linked this to me. It's called The Disgusting Esports Hotel Situation. I have no idea why somebody linked this to me. I really don't. I mean, honestly, it seems pretty random, but for some reason they thought I would have a use for this.
Morning, welcome back. You person with a useless degree, did you lock in today?
Did
Maybe
I
that was a
lock
bit
in?
too personal. My bad. I know, guys, it's rough out here. Forced to choose a career path at 18 years old, and then forced to work said career until you're a hunched over 70-year-old.
That's right.
With 100-year-old back pain.
Oof.
Anyone remember choosing this route during their character selection screen before being born?
See, I didn't like this. Yeah, I remember thinking the same thing whenever I was a kid. I was like, well, what if I just want to sit around and play video games all day and jack off? What if I don't want to have a job at all and I just want to sit and live off the government? What if I want that?
It is what it is. Even though we want to lay down and rot our days away. There are times, though, when you need to chug an entire pot of coffee, sit your ass down, and panic focus because you left all your responsibilities till the very last minute. Sound familiar? I got surprisingly good at that skill during my university days. Being able to churn out a 2,000-word essay the day before it's due, while feeling like I'm about to be shipped off to the Hunger Games if I don't get it done. Am I proud of?
One time I had a group project that nobody had any progress on. I did the entire group project. I stayed up all night and it was a morning class and I drove to class and I went to present the project and I solo presented the project. Halfway through the presentation, the teacher realized that it was just me that knew everything and he told me I had to stop talking and then the other 3 people in the group had to explain the project. It was one of the... so bad, bro. Like, it was so bad. Yeah, they got cooked. It was somehow, and like I remember they talked for like 30 seconds, right, 20 seconds, and then I started talking, and he's like, "Oh no."
How I permanently altered my sleep schedule forever?
What grade you get?
Did I shorten my lifespan a bit? Perhaps. Was it undiagnosed ADHD?
It's the highest grade in the class.
Well, yes. This is how you get better at doing
Nobody
things,
got an A.
Doing it over and over again,
I was
going
so
through
mad.
some kind of anime training arc until you've mastered whatever skill you choose to invest your time into. Like gaming. There's this stereotype of hardcore gamers being real insufferable with really big egos and really greasy. And not the pack
I wonder
with me
why.
to go to Greece kind.
Get ready with me to go to Greece.
While some of this is true, I think there's always a way to strike a good balance. Like when you drink hot tea at the Chinese restaurant to cancel out all the greasy dim sum calories you just ate. Let's just say, if I was training my Sims character to be the next Faker, right when it wakes up, I'd make it start gaming for a minimum of 2 hours, then force it to get up and stretch, go outside, touch some grass, talk to a person, come back, and start the training process
I don't know about that
all
part.
over again.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Be rich. No sleep though. Sleep is for the weak.
Yes.
Don't make me put you in the pool and delete the ladder. So go ahead, have your gaming marathons without feeling too
I've
guilty.
never played The Sims.
What's the worst that can happen? Oh, the worst happened. Nothing more unsettling than the inevitable passing of time, making us question if
That's not the worst.
we do
It's definitely
truly
not.
matters at all. That is crazy. Can't
Sims
believe
is
how
a girl
fast time
game?
passes.
I know.
You blink, half your day is gone.
It is.
And yet, you still have so much to do. Whenever I'm trying to be productive, I make a huge to-do list and pretend I'm speedrunning a game of Tetris. A
That's
grocery
exactly what I did the other day. Like last time I took a day off, I don't want to say everything I did, but like I was on the phone making calls. I did like multiple monthly and yearly quests all in one day. I did everything.
run over here, exercise over there. Sure, I can squeeze in a few more hobbies, right?
I didn't get done till I was like,
my whole
8
screen is bricked
PM.
up, and I got no more room for my health checkups. With all this stuff going on, finding
With
care
Israel?
shouldn't
Yeah.
be the trickiest
With
piece
Israel.
to fit into the jigsaw puzzle known as life. ZocDoc is a free app and website that helps you find and book
Check off all the
high-quality
hassles?
in-network doctors so you can find someone you love. With more than
I cleaned off all, like,
150,000
my old
healthcare
mail and,
providers
like,
nationwide, ZocDoc makes it easy to find a doctor who fits exactly what you're looking for,
ZocDoc?
whether that's an in-person visit or a video appointment from home.
ZocDoc?
Built Build the care
What?
team that's right for you. Search by specialty or symptom across 200 plus specialties, from dermatology, dentistry, to primary care and eye care. Knowing what your doctor is actually like matters too. It's not just about credentials anymore. That's why ZocDoc has verified patient reviews, so you can see what others are saying before you book. Whether you prefer a doctor who gets straight to business or someone a little more personable, you're able to choose what works for you. Once you find the right match, book instantly using real-time availability. No waiting, no phone tag, just the care you need when you need it. Plus, appointments
I do
happen
feel like this is useful. Like, I hate having to make phone calls. Like, I'm like, honestly, I hate to say this, but I'm like one of those people that like I hate being on the phone. I hate people calling me. I hate people like I hate having to do something on the phone. I hate that shit.
fast, within 24 to 72 hours, and sometimes even on the same day. So stop
I
putting
just don't
off
like
those
it.
doctor's appointments and go to
It's not like I can't do it.
zocdoc.com/evasion to find and instantly book
I
a
hate
doctor you love today. That's
how it is.
zocdoc.com/evasion,
Same, I hate people. I know.
zocdoc.com/evasion. Thanks,
It's the worst.
ZocDoc, for sponsoring this message.
Yeah.
So there's this
Another
hotel in
word to millennial?
Chongqing,
Yeah.
a city in China, that specializes in long stays for esports players for when they really need to lock in, offering
So there's a hotel in China that's only for esports players to just live there. What do they? I wonder if they give you like employees the hazmat suits. If that's like the default.
private rooms equipped with high-end gaming PCs, fast internet, and dedicated gaming chairs.
Don't use the black light in those rooms.
There's actually quite a handful of these types of hotels in China, from the more expensive luxury rooms with nice furniture and beautiful LED lights, to the bare bones of esports hotels. They'll still meet all your
Wait, what do you mean the bare bones? This is beautiful. This is nicer than my house. What's he talking this shit for?
basic needs. Sleep
What do you mean?
3 feet away from your PC.
That's great.
Bathroom, eat, game, and hopefully shower. Hey, if I was training a Sims esports team, I'd stick them in here. These rooms are like male living space adjacent. Not quite raw mattress on the floor next to TV on the floor with no furniture. These are like a couple steps.
That's the way this room used to be, by the way. It used to be one sofa mattress on the floor, a TV on the floor, and the Super Nintendo. And the year was 2010.
Up from that, because at least hotels have cleaning
That's it.
staff
That's
who
always in
tidy
this
up
room.
and wipe down your living space. The only catch, you do have to let them inside. A man was staying in one of these esports hotels where he spent his entire time being a hardcore gamer, click-clacking his days away until he becomes faker imida levels of good. He was the
what a
poster
retard.
child of locking in. The times when he would actually leave his room were so rare, the staff didn't even know what he looked like. Usually, hotels will have a policy where rooms have to be cleaned after a certain amount of days to maintain hygiene standards. But maybe since this is an esports hotel, they know not to disturb gamers during the middle of training. Is this perhaps Schrodinger's gamer? If I worked here, I would constantly be thinking, is there even anyone in this room? The last time I was in there, 2 years ago. Thankfully, this elusive guest did actually exist. And it wasn't until he checked out after his 2-year-long gaming session when the staff realized
He checked into a hotel for 2 years. Nobody even knew what he looked like. That's legendary. I'm going to be honest. Like, that's incredible. Wow.
something was off. Why does it smell like an entire Asian restaurant was left out in the sun?
It's not that bad. I mean, like, it's really not. You clean that up in, like, maybe a couple hours. That's nothing. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I get... Yeah.
I have so many questions.
What?
How was he even able to play games when the...
Well, he probably... I mean, maybe that's why he left. That's what it could be, is that, like, after 2 years, he ran out of room. He probably ran out of room, so then he was trying to go somewhere else. Yeah, he ran out of space, exactly.
Garbage pillow fort he made over there is over 6 feet tall, blocking both monitors. I'm so nervous, you guys. From the looks of it, the garbage pile extends all the way around the corner, where I'm assuming his bed and blanket made out of plastic bags would be. You know what, though? The floor to the entrance is surprisingly tidy. ish. At least he cleaned a little before checking out
Yeah.
by pushing all the garbage further into the room. This
Yeah,
right
exactly.
here is someone's beautifully staged picture of their clean home, and right outside the area they cropped out is, damn,
The actual
you
home.
live like this? And last question, I promise. You can stay in a hotel room for that long without anyone checking up on you? Guess the sweet life.
Yeah, that's one thing is like, I figure like they would want to go in there just to make sure you're not, I don't know, like performing human sacrifices? Like, I don't know. That's just me.
Of Zach and Cody is scientifically accurate. Cleaning crews then spent 3 whole days clearing trash and disinfecting the room. Staff claim the guest still owes more than 10 days in unpaid fees, totaling roughly $400 USD. Hotel management said the matter has not been reported to the police, and they currently do not plan to pursue further action. That's...
They probably never want to see him again. They're just thinking, thank God he's gone. Thank God. All right, that's fine. Yep, okay, got it. Let's move on. Let's go.
Actually crazy.
Yep, all right,
I really
we're
hope
out.
they gave the staff who had to deal with this paid time off and a vacation and a bonus.
Cut
I
your
don't
losses.
even think an industrial strength power washer would be able to get this room back to its original condition. Yes, you can pick up the trash and Lysol the hell out of the walls and the ceiling, but the
Lysol? What the fuck is that?
bathroom...
Is that for...
With all these stacks of used toilet paper, you'd think he was in the middle.
Why is there nothing? Why is there no... Why can I not see anything on the used toilet? I guess he must have been playing Brown Dust too.
Of doing a budget mummy cosplay from a butt, I would rather take my chances in a Resident Evil bathroom than step foot in here. I guess we don't know the full story. Maybe the toilet stopped working at some point.
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean, his diet consisted of copious amounts of pop and
So?
takeout food, or maybe he had no time to flush.
So what?
Because his 200th game of the day was about to queue up. All I gotta say is, Airbnb, when you charge me a cleaning fee for not moving a chair back to its original position, just know it could be worse. It could be worse.
They
So
have cleaning fees for that? I rented an Airbnb, but like I had an assistant do it for me, so like I don't even know how much it was. They have cleaning fees for Airbnb? So I cleaned that shit up for nothing. Fuck.
Is this just a case of locking in too
Well,
hard, or is there something else going on here? You might
She's
be
a
familiar
hotel?
with the term bed rotting, where you spend the entire day doom scrolling, only leaving your bed to go eat, use the washroom, or to go lay down somewhere else. The opposite of a rising
I
ground.
actually have done that. I've gotten up and then I've gotten out of bed and I've gone upstairs and I went on the computer for like 5 minutes. I was like, oh man, bro, I'm gassed out. I'm tired. I gotta go lay down. I went to lay down on the fucking bed.
Mindset where you turn your brain off.
That
and
was
go
me
full
today?
on
Is that right?
autopilot mode. There are varying degrees of rot, however. Level 1 is your casual lazy vlog, where you come with me to try the viral bed rotting, where you set up your tripod, film yourself aesthetically watching movies while being comfy and cozy
She loves bed rotting.
in bed.
Yeah. Why is it that women can be all cute about this, but the time that a guy does it, he's a loser? Like, women do it and it's cute and endearing, and then men do it and they're like, oh, you know what? This is so disgusting. This guy isn't doing anything with his life. He needs to move on. Like, what the fuck, man? Is there women? Do we just expect them to be useless? Is that it?
For an unproductive day, looking this put together, spending your time editing a vlog to post on TikTok while supposedly in hibernation
that
mode
it?
is too high energy. That's like at least a couple hours of using your brain and working. Level 2 is when you're so mentally drained from working all week, you have no energy to do anything else. Instead of hitting the gym, meeting up with
Weekends
friends,
are for sleeping the entire day until the afternoon.
and finishing up that huge list of errands, we just default to bed and phone.
Too dirty? Wait, what is this? Too dirty for the bed, too tired for a shower, so on the floor it is? What the fuck?
Phone. I have bed, I have phone,
What the
I have
fuck?
purse. And we laugh at our
Damn!
silly little memes.
Having a roommate's so embarrassing because why did you just watch me rot in bed since 5 p.m.? What do you mean?
Level 3 is when things start getting scary, almost bordering on
That's fine.
man stays in esports hotel for 2 years levels of scary.
When bed rotting, girls see what real bed rotting is. See, that's the thing, right? Is like everybody thinks it's cute, where it's like, you know, some like fucking some like upper middle class white girl that's been pampered her whole life. Her idea of bed rotting is that she orders DoorDash and she lays in bed all day and watches Love Island. And meanwhile, you compare this to The Last Boss, Japanese VTubers, and their stream setups are like out of Chernobyl. They take a photo of this and I start getting tagged in it. That's bad. Stolen Valor, brother? This.
Everyone bed rots for different reasons, and it actually does calm you down in small doses. But doing it too much is when you start going down the slippery slope of depression
Being
and
fat
social isolation.
and
Think
fat.
of bed rotting as a dopamine cheat code. Our brains are dopamine junkies, and low effort activities like scrolling and liking funny videos give us instant hits with minimal effort. However, these dopamine prizes short circuit the process, making staying in bed more appealing than other activities that require
right.
effort.
Yes.
Over time, your brain begins to crave only this kind of easy, low level stimulation.
That's right.
The result, a shorter attention span, reduced motivation, and a vicious cycle of chasing instant gratification.
That's me.
Hate to admit, but I guess our boomer parents were right.
Yeah.
We're eating too much dopamine because we can't put down this damn phone. So the trick to counteract your brain needing so much stimulation to feel anything at a baseline level is to be bored more often. Like those
I think that there are people that like, I mean, for me, like, I stream every single day, right? And so like, and then after I stream, I do other things too on top of that. And in the process of doing all these things, very obviously, like, I'm busy. And so to me, if I have a bed rotting day, this is like, I'm like recovering, right? I mean, this is like a fucking, you know, I'm like in a rest area. This is like, I'm gaining rested experience or something. So, but I think there are some instances. My Arab father, unironically, raw dogs flights, no music, no games, no show, nothing, just alone. Raw dogging a flight? You mean sitting on an airplane? Like, you mean sitting on... What? What do you mean raw dogging up? You mean sitting...
people who raw dog 2-hour flights.
And
where
she's
they get on the
laughing
plane,
at...
sit in
Look, he's just
seat
just
with
raw dogged an 8-hour flight.
no phone, no music, no movies,
Just
not even an
instructions.
overpriced magazine from the airport. It's
Yeah.
basically like giving yourself a digital detox so you can come back to life more focused without needing a YouTube essay,
Raw
podcast,
dog a whole flight staring at November 19th on a calendar app. God damn.
TV show playing in the back just so you
God
can
damn.
fold some
Bro,
laundry
she never
and play
gonna forget
Fortnite at
that.
the same time. I got into playing trading card games recently, specifically Riftbound and Magic. Gotta say, these nerds are onto something. I've been doom scrolling a lot less and seeing my friends more often in person. Oh, and also meeting new people while playing is
Magic
pretty
the
cool.
Gathering.
How y'all doing?
Okay, but maybe life is too hard, and you can never seem to get ahead. No matter how many rise and grind influencer crash courses you listen to, and all you want to do is lay down on the ground and 1,000-yard stare until it's time for bed. In China, there's a trend called bailan, which translates to let it rot. Since there's so many
This is how
societal
you.
pressures to
This is like there are a lot of instances that we can tell China is becoming more westernized and more capitalist. Number one, their kids don't want to be doctors and engineers; they want to be influencers like us. Number two, there's like a new vocabulary for them doing fucking nothing. And number three, they're getting fat. You're welcome.
do well in school, have a family, acquire lots of wealth, climb the corporate ladder by working 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. Young people are saying, nah, that's crazy. I'm gonna go cosplay as a rat instead, which is an actual term that's been trending in China.
Basically, in this trend, the reason why it's called the Lao Shu Ren, the rat people trend, is because rats turn to be most active during the night. And what you see in this lifestyle is that people are mostly active during the night, and they spend their days sleeping the hours away, scrolling on their phones.
Well, I was doing that. That's not... That's a... I think that was a word. Like this is that's what I always did.
Instead of trying to achieve this seemingly impossible high standard of living without going through a mental breakdown,
what's wrong with
the
that?
rat people are waking up at noon, eating takeout, having a nap, going on their hamster wheel of running through their social media feeds, while using the least amount of energy and money as possible for the day.
去拍照，已经2点了，我对自己还是有点避数。收拾完出去，天黑了，没必要。
This is a way for the younger generation to reject the stressful lifestyle of being as productive as possible for the better good of society. Like, why would we want to do all that when the odds are stacked against us?
That's
and all
right.
we get in return after working for 50 years is stress-related hair loss and no retirement plan.
Exactly. Yeah.
就是很枯燥、很乏味，就是平常也是能混就混，乏味就是每天工作都
It's
是一样
tedious when you do the same things every
这
day.
周跟下周是一样的。假如领导
If my boss
交给我
tells me to
一件
do
事情，
something,
比如
I
说
will ask if I
能不
can
能
do
明
it
天再做，
tomorrow,
或者是
or I
能不
will
能交给别
ask,
人
can
做，
somebody
或者
else
能
do
不
it,
能不做，
or
这
can
种
I not
In
do it?
Japan, there are people known
If my boss asks me to do something, I will ask him if I can not do it. Crazy, bro. Like, whoa.
hikikomoris, who have more of a bedrotting adjacent type of lifestyle. The reason these young recluses never leave their homes isn't because they're part of a social movement who's rejecting a specific way of life. They've become so scared to go out into the real world, they would rather stay indoors where it's safe, and they can pursue their hobbies and interests in peace, often relying on support from their parents or the government. This can happen because of trauma, the overwhelming pressure society puts on you to keep up with your peers, or hikikomoris have gotten so used to social isolation, it's normal for them now, which can sometimes lead to what we know as extreme trash wording.
This has got to be bullshit. Like, there's no way. Like, I'm sorry, there's no way this is real. No. Like, what is... There's no way. How do you get out?
どうやって出たんですか
The trash houses are a rising phenomenon.
ここから
So it's straight... Bro, it's top to bottom DoorDash.
なるほどね
Oh my god.
Yeah, so watching the viral Netflix for 6 hours without changing my pajamas all day is child's play compared to this. These rooms are the final bosses of bed rotting. I made a video a while ago about Asian trash home influencers who got famous for their eccentric lifestyles
I
of
watched that one.
cooking food alongside their cockroach sous chefs.
This is the one I remember. Yep.
Oh no, I feel like that Ratatouille movie had something to do with
Oh.
this. And adding a touch of mold to everything they eat.
ふわふわだね
I'm still very unsure about whether their whole persona is a shtick or some kind of long con to farm views. But seeing
I can answer that. Both. So basically, for me, I mean, you can see pictures of me. Like, let me see if I can pull one up. Is there an image? Because I had one image of my old room. There was an image of my old room that I had. I don't know where it is. Fuck, bro. I might not be able to find it. Oh, man. Well, anyway, it's the exact same as it was, right? It was really the exact same. If somebody finds it, they let me know. But, like, yeah, this is what I used to do forever.
this esports hotel video,
That's
maybe
right,
want to
yeah.
check up on them. And I see that they're both still around, fit as a fiddle.
いただきます
Ooh. Oh, that's right.
Their immune systems
Yep.
probably have developed poison resistance at this point.
No,
Anyway,
it's actually, it's that you always do the same thing. Like, the human body is meant to do the same thing a lot. So, like, if your body is used to you eating badly cooked food, then it will just be okay with that. Like, for me, I live the same way. Like, that it adapts. Yeah, you just adapt.
wakey wakey, time to get up. Put the phone, laptop, flat screen TV down. This is the last video for this doom scrolling session. I know, I'm already starting to sound like someone's boomer parent, but any more cheap hits of dopamine, Please, son, we're worried for you. You haven't left your room for days, and it smells. Why do you keep saying 6-7? 6-7? Tell you what, let's go reset our nervous systems together.
Which
We'll go
percentage
book
of mold
plane
are
tickets
you?
for
No.
tonight, show up to the
About
airport
to
with
raw
nothing
dog
but our
this 2-hour
passports,
flight?
go to our seat, and sit there for the full 2 hours without any type of mental stimulation. We're gonna feel so refreshed. If you need a cheaper option,
Imagine your pilot's like, "Are you gonna raw dog this flight?" No, I've got Netflix set up. Oh, bro, we're going into a building.
you could stare at the wall.
Oh,
Everyone's
no.
got 1 or 2 of those. Oh, and tap the like button to respond to that with a, okay, see you at the airport
Yeah, we're
tonight,
doomed.
Dad. Have a good day, try not to be dumb, and see you in the next one.
No, I thought I'd watch this because I thought it was pretty funny. I need to. Oh man, I never watched Jake Paul's interview with Donald Trump. I should have watched that.
Morning.
So anyway, I do think these videos are pretty funny, especially like, so for me, like, why did the trash influencers and those people do these things? I think the reason why they do them is because, number one, I'll link you guys a video. Indivison, I've watched a lot of his content over the years, and you know, I do appreciate it. So give him a sub if you haven't already. Link the video. There's the video. There it is. Do pilots now require us to raw dog flights? Maybe. I don't know. They're depressed? Well, here's the reason why I did it. I did it because I wanted to be the guy with the most achievement points on my server, and I genuinely did not give a fuck about anything else other than playing the game. All I wanted to do was play the game. I didn't want to think about anything else. I didn't want to worry about anything else. My focus was entirely surrounding being in the game, playing the game, focusing on the game, thinking about the game, doing tests in the game, doing everything about it, right? Can't call that lazy. Well, it's a matter of priorities more than anything.